Have you ever felt like you're just fighting a losing battle with hair damage? Well, today we're diving into a product from Japan that's become a massive hit, and for good reason. It's completely flipping the script on how we think about treating our hair.
Okay, let's just get right into it, because this is a frustration we all know, right? You spend a ton of money on some fancy salon treatment, your hair feels incredible for like a week, and then poof, it's right back to being dry and damaged. That's because most treatments are just a temporary fix, a coating that just washes away.
But what if you could stop just patching the problem over and over again? What if you could actually rebuild your hair from its very core? Well, that's the whole idea behind a new approach that's taking the Japanese hair industry by storm. So in this explainer, we're going to break down a product that's all about building a strong foundation from the inside out.
Right, so we're talking about a product called InFoam 5.5. And honestly, it's kind of been a professional secret for a while, but it's creating such a buzz in Japan that the secret is definitely out. Stylists are calling it a total game changer for everything from coloring to just daily care. And look, that's not just some marketing hype. This is a direct quote from President Shiga, the head of the company that actually developed it. I mean, when the creator himself says he literally cannot do his job without it, you know this is something special. Now, this is what's really interesting here, the wording. They're not calling it a treatment or a conditioner. They specifically call it a hair quality strengthening agent. See, this isn't about making your hair feel soft for a little while. It's about fundamentally increasing its internal strength. So how does it actually do that? This is where the science gets incredibly cool. Let's get into the core technology and see how this thing really works on a molecular level. Okay, so the first power player is this stuff called molecular subdivision liquid. It's a patented liquid with a pH of 5.5, which, get this, is the exact same as healthy hair. This means it can get inside the hair shaft without having to blast open the hair's protective outer layer. And this number just says it all. This liquid has 40 times the penetration power of regular water. It's basically an express delivery system, a little high-speed vehicle carrying vital nutrients deep into the core of the hair where they can actually do some good. So what's it delivering? The second key ingredient is sulfur. Yeah, I know you probably don't think of sulfur when you're thinking about hair care, but it is, quite literally, the smallest, most fundamental building block of your hair. Okay, let's connect the dots here really quick. Your hair is mostly a protein called keratin. Keratin is made of amino acids, and the most important one for strong hair is called cysteine. And what's cysteine made of? You guessed it, sulfur. So by delivering this tiniest possible building block, InFoam 5.5 directly reinforces the internal bonds that give your hair its structure and strength. It's genius. Okay, so the science is super impressive, but the big question is, does it actually work in the real world? Let's take a look at the proof, because the results are, honestly, just as compelling. You can see it right here in this simple test. Regular water just beads up on paper. It can't really soak in. But a drop of InFoam 5.5, it absorbs instantly, like it just vanishes completely. That's that 40x penetration power in action. So here's the crucial part. All that science translates to real, noticeable results. A Japanese salon blog reported that clients just kept coming back, saying their hair breakage had seriously decreased. That's the kind of change you can actually see and feel every day. And across the board, this is what people are saying in Japan. Their hair feels stronger, their color holds on way longer, and that healthy shine and bounce, what the Japanese call harikoshi, it comes back. And because the hair itself is just more resilient, it breaks less. It even makes the other products you're using work better. Now, with all this advanced science, you're probably thinking it requires some complicated 10-step process. But this is where it gets even better. It's ridiculously easy to use. That's it. That's the whole process. You just mix a couple of pumps with your favorite shampoo right there in your hand and wash like you always do. No extra steps, no waiting around for 20 minutes. You literally upgrade your daily routine into a salon-level strengthening treatment in seconds. So by doing this, you're not just adding a strengthening agent, you're actually turning your regular shampoo into this high-performance delivery system. That molecular subdivision liquid helps carry all the good stuff from your shampoo deeper into the hair, making it work way better than it ever could on its own. So let's just put it all together here. What does this shift from temporary, surface-level fixes to daily, foundational care really mean for you? Well, if you look at the numbers, a typical salon treatment might give you a temporary boost, but that effect is constantly fading and you have to keep going back. With Infoam, yeah, the annual cost might be a little more, but you're getting a cumulative, strengthening benefit every single day. You're actually investing in long-term hair health, not just renting a temporary look. Now, it's really important to know who this is for. It works wonders for hair that's been weakened, if it's naturally fine and limp, or it's been damaged from bleach, color, or heat. But if your hair is already super thick and strong and has never been processed, you might not see as dramatic a difference because your hair's foundation is already pretty solid.
So ultimately, this whole thing leaves us with a really key question to think about. When it comes to our hair care, are we just spackling over the cracks on the surface, or are we actually rebuilding the wall from the inside? In Foam 5.5 makes a really strong case that true, lasting hair health, it starts by strengthening the very foundation.